It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens, and it's coming up next.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, who've seen them locked at this point in their career, and Ben more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out, a man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons in Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30.
The NFL every time, a nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. They send a tight end in motion. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, Warren. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to...
But sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, give to Harris. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line.
On those early downs.
Now their opening drive's certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. They give to Harris from the gun.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Got Washington, it's complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Wilson on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Dicker connects there.
It ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, even though it took over an entire quarter for him to finally get on the field, he does get to head out there with a chance to give his team an immediate lead. And you almost expected, Kate, for him to do that. With how much time he's had on the sideline to prepare, to get his guys focused for their chance as it's finally arrived.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup.
Game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, it's Henry. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Connects with Bateman. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Here's Lamar. The throw is caught. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. Wilson now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Once more, it's Wilson. Warren's got it, complete.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And that one comes down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Fits it through the mid territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. And again, it's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. He's got it in the red zone. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Jackson yet again. And oh, he got it! Interception! Mika Fitzpatrick has got it! And the Steelers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of...
In the half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just going to kneel this out. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Completed here to Pickens. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the dual-threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Running once more with Henry. Across the 45 and still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Another run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Changing it up here, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's marked.
And don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play, and that gives them first and goal. Henry does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to run with Henry, and he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Running left is Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, it's Wilson. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he dropped
Defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
Desperation time here on 4th. This finds Austin complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, here's Russ. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it. Defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. Wilson's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out of the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And this drive started 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up Look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the...
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. Gets this to Bateman. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Going with King Henry here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running this with Henry. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They run it with King Henry. And he'll go down here at the 16. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens